Hello, 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 hello. We are live on Brainx TV. This moment to learn, the easiest subject, as we all know, just mathematics. And as we've already been saying, that mathematics is the easiest subject ever to be taught in school. Yes, we are live on Brainx TV. Please join and let's get started. Join and let's get started. We are live on Brainx TV. Please join. Hello. Yes, we are waiting. We are waiting to join the class. Then we start up. Hello, hello. Yeah, good one. I see you. I see you. Welcome. Welcome. We are still waiting for the others to join. So stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. Yes, we have two people joining the live now. Please identify yourself in the comment section so that I can address you as such, okay? Please let us share the link. Let's share the link so that others can also be able to join. Let's share the link. Let's share the link of the videos. Forward the link to your friend. Forward the link to your friends as well so that they can all join. Then we begin the class. Please, if you are there, let me know you in the comment section so that I can address you and welcome you. Please, let's share the link. Let's share the link and then invite our friends to join the class. Please identify yourselves in the comment section so that you can be addressed as such. Please do identify yourself in the comment section. The class is about to start. Please like the video, and share the link of the videos to your friends as well. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. So when others join too, then we continue with them. We've been live for the past 5 minutes, so let's start. Let's start. Hello, you're welcome to Brainx TV. Welcome to our live session that we are having this afternoon. As you consider the topic angles, if you are looking at angles, please do want to share the link of the videos so others can also join. Then we learn mathematics together. So you can together say that mathematics is the easiest subject ever. Please identify yourself in the comment section and I will address you as such. Thank you. Let's like the video, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Brainx TV for more sessions like this. Alright. Alright, so let's get started. Let's get started. We have a lot of things to learn, so let's get started. Then we can learn what we are aiming for the day. Okay, so we are looking at angles, and by the end of this lesson, you know what an angle is, you know the types of angles that we have, and how to solve for some angles that will be given. We're going to consider supplementary angles and complementary angles, and they will all be a way of helping us to understand angles into details. So please share the link, 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 and let's get started. Share the link. Okay, so let's start with angles. One may ask, what is an angle? Alright. An angle is formed when two lines meet or intersect. Okay? So angle is formed when two straight lines intersect. So let's take an example. Let's try the definition so that you will all be able to join the second. Know what we've done so far and they follow suit with us. So an angle okay. So in simple terms, an angle is formed when two lines intersect. And we mean by when they meet. So if you should draw two lines, you draw one line here and one line here. As the two lines are met over here, an angle is formed at the opening here. Okay? Over two lines like this, you can have diagonal lines. And an angle is formed between the two lines. So whenever two lines meet, the space that is formed between the two lines is called an angle. Alright, so the space over here is an angle, over here is an angle. Over here, they are all angles. So when two lines meet, an angle is formed. Please identify yourself in the comment section and let's continue. Okay, Ian, I see you there. Ian. King Ian, I see you there. Does everybody understand what you are doing? All right, let's make progress. So we looked at what an angle is and how an angle is formed. Now we look at angles. Angles are measured in a given unit. So angles are measured So angles are measured in degrees, okay? And by degree, this is a symbol for degree. A small zero written on the top right of a given number. Okay, so let's do some examples of angles. But before that, what instrument do we use to measure angles? So the instrument used to measure angle is called the protractor. Okay? So the protractor is used this is the only device that is used to measure angles. Alright, so let me show you an example of a protractor so you will know. So we should take our mathematical instrument. This is an example of a protractor, or this is a protractor. Okay? It has some numbers written on it, and that is what is used to measure angles. So as we move on, we'll use the protractor to measure angles for you to see how it is. Okay? Alright. So let's make progress. So we know that an angle is formed when two lines intersect or meet, and angles are measured in degrees. My degree, the symbol for degree is a small zero written at the top right of the number. And as well, the measured tool here is the protractor. The protractor is used to measure angles. Alright, now let's do some examples of angles. So, since our protractor has some numbers on it, every number on the protractor is an example of an angle. So we have 10, 20, 30, up to 180 degrees. Okay, and then just want one half of the set of angles that we have. So we can have angles like 40 degrees. So this is the degree that is written. Okay, 100 degrees, 175 degrees, 13 degrees, up to 360 degrees. So by this, you should know that the total of angles is 360 degrees. So all angles are measured to a total of 360 degrees, okay? And it forms a circle. So let's actually write these notes down. So this is the total of angles. There is no angle that is measured beyond 360 degrees. So angles are measured from 1 degree up to 360 degrees. Alright. If you understand, right, please write in the comment section that I understand, so we can make progress. This is what we've done so far. We will define what an angle is. We will look at the unit that angles are measured in, and the tool that is used to measure angles, some examples of angles, and the total measure of angles. So please, if you understand what we've done so far, please write in the comment section that I understand, so we can make progress. Ian is saying that he understands. Yes, Gizmon, please we understand. Just write in the comment section that I understand so we can make progress, okay? And so as we wait for our friends to join, let us write some examples of angles in the comment section. We said that angles measure up from 1 degree up to 360 degrees. So let us write some examples of angles in the comment section. Yes, waiting for your responses. Please write some examples of angles in the comment section. Yes, any response? Write some examples of angles in the comment section. We said that angles measure from 1 degree up to 360 degrees. From 1 degree up to 360 degrees. So write some examples of angles. And from our notes, we've looked at 40 degrees as an example of angle, 100 degrees, 175 degrees, 13 degrees. So add more, add more, add more. Add more of the examples of angles. Yes, Ian, I've seen you've written obtuse angle. Okay, that's a type of angle, but we are looking at the examples of angles now. Hi, yeah, I see you there. This is from Sophia Butri. I suppose this is Jude. Yeah, I think this is Jude. Yeah, Jude, you're welcome. Welcome to the live. We're looking at examples of angles. And from what we've written on the board, we have that. Examples of angles, we have 40 degrees, 100 degrees, 175 degrees, 13 degrees. Okay, so we are waiting for some responses on the examples of angles. Okay, Ian, you've written 180 degrees. Yes, that's very correct. That's very correct. Yes. Okay, 50 degrees is very correct. That's so good and very correct. Okay, let's move on to the types of angles. Let's move on to the types of angles. Look at the types of angles. Now, don't forget that we've established the fact that angles are measured from 1 degree up to 360 degrees. Now, out of the various angles that are between 1 and 360, then we're going to have some of them being given special names. Okay, so let's start with the very first one. Before that, let me break it down in diagram for you to understand. Okay, so that the total of angles is 360 degrees. Okay, so and it forms a circle. So if you draw up a circle like this, you draw the total of all angles, which is 360 degrees. Alright, now let us try to divide this angle. So we divide it into two first, horizontally. Okay, what is that? We've got another type of angle. The semicircle up here forms one angle, that one now also forms one angle. So let's take one and then move on with it. So, since the total which is 360 degrees has been divided into two, and the angle on top of the straight line over here is 180 degrees. Okay, this one is 360 degrees. So it's divided into two, we get 180 degrees upwards, 180 degrees downwards. Okay, we are going to consider one of them. So we are taking this one off. Now let's divide this one also into two. So if we divide this one into two, then you're going to get something like this. Okay. So that will be that 180 degrees divided by 2 gives us 90 degrees, okay? So over here, the angle from here is 90 degrees. Please note that this symbol here is for right angles or 90-degree angles. Okay, we are establishing that. Now, after this one, there's another type of angle. Since this is 90 degrees, what if the angle here is smaller than 90 degrees? Maybe like this. This is our 90-degree angle, maybe something like this. What about the angle that will form down here? Okay, alright. If you have an angle of that nature, then It is called an acute angle. Okay. It is called an acute angle. So, since the acute angle is this way, we can define an acute angle as an angle that is lesser than the 90-degree angle. Okay? We're going to return from the total of all angles, which is 360 degrees. Then, we divided it into two, because 180 degrees. 180 degrees was further divided into two to give us 90 degrees. Now, what if the angle does not measure up to 90 degrees? If it is smaller than 90 degrees, then that angle is called an acute angle. Okay, so that's our first angle, acute angle. Let us write a definition for an acute angle. So acute angles are angles that measure less than 90 degrees. So any angle that is smaller than 90 degrees is called an acute angle. Okay? Let us take some examples of acute angles. Since we are saying that it measures less than 90 degrees, you can say that it measures from 1 degree to 89 degrees. Okay, so this is the expression for an acute angle. That's an angle that measures less than 90 degrees. So it measures from 1 degree up to 89 degrees. Alright, we can give some examples of acute angles, such as 45 degrees. And so 45 degrees is an acute angle. Then maybe 21 degrees, 79 degrees, 84 degrees, 5 degrees, and so on. But we are saying that it measures from 1 degree up to 89 degrees. So any number from 1 to 89 are all examples of acute angles. You don't understand? Right, if you understand, please write in the comment section that I understand. Let's make progress. Okay? Just so that I understand so we can make progress. Please, if you understand, write in the comment section that I understand so we can make progress. Waiting for your responses. If you understand what you've done so far, please write it up in the comment section that I understand. All right. Okay, Ian, I see you there, I understand, okay. Jude, I see you, I understand, okay. Yes, please let us write in the comment section that I understand so we can make progress. If there's anything that you don't understand over there, please do also write it up in the comment section so that I'll address it before we make progress, okay? If there's any issue that you don't understand, yeah, Gisman, are you there? Let me hear from you, let me hear from you. If you understand, write up in the comment section that I understand so we can make progress. Yes, waiting for your responses. Okay, so we have two people saying that they understand, so we can make progress from here. Let's say the second type of angle. Okay, So from our diagram, we show that we want to acute angle from the fact that it is less than 80 degrees. Okay. So to the next one. Right angle. Talk about the right angle. Someone may ask, say, does that mean that we have left angle? No. There's no angle called left angle. We only have the right angle. Okay. Okay. So let's make progress. A right angle is an angle that measures exactly 90 degrees. So any angle that is equal to 90 degrees is called a right angle. Okay? So let's define it as an angle okay, so an angle that measures exactly 90 degrees is a right angle. Alright, so the only example I give is 90 degrees because it is equal to 90 degrees. Nothing less, nothing more. Okay, alright, let's move on to the next angle. So number 3, we have the obtuse angle. The obtuse angle. Okay. So obtuse angles are angles obtuse angles are angles that measure greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. So any angle that measures greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. So that's our third angle something. Okay. So obtuse angle is an angle that measures greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Okay. Alright, so these are examples. So now that it measures from 91 degrees to 179 degrees. Alright, so obtuse angles measure greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. But then it measures from 91 degrees to 179 degrees. Okay. So any number that is greater than 90 but less than 180 is an obtuse angle. So you can take some examples to be 120 degrees, 94 degrees, 165 degrees, 131 degrees, and so on. So all these are examples of obtuse angles. So any angle that measures greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. Alright, then to the next one. We have straight angle, okay, or some people call it straight line angle in your straight. So a straight angle is an angle that measures exactly 180 degrees. Okay, it measures exactly 180 degrees. So any angle that is formed on a straight line, like the diagram that we drew a demo. So an angle that is formed on a horizontal straight line will measure 180 degrees. Use the vertical line too, and that is formed on this straight line here, will also measure 180 degrees. Okay, so whether it is horizontal or vertical, so long as it is formed on a very straight line, And that angle measures 180 degrees. And it is called a straight angle. Please, I hope that's okay. Alright. Then, move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. We've done 4 angles. What types of angles right now? If there's any problem, please write up in the comment section and let's work on it. If you have any issue with the 4 angles that we've learned so far, please do what to write up in the comment section. Then we'll address it before we make progress. Alright, so please, I hope we can move on. Now let's move on to the last type of angle that we know. Okay. So, our first angle, let's look at reflex angle. So, apply reflex angle. Talk about the reflex angle. Now, you see, for all that we've done, they are in an order. The first one is acute angle less than 90 degrees. The second one is a right angle, which is equal to 90 degrees or exactly 90 degrees. The third one is the obtuse angle, which is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. Yes, then the fourth one is the straight angle, which is exactly 180 degrees. So the fifth one is going to be the representation we're going to talk about. And now it measures greater than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees. Okay? It measures greater than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees. So let us try the definition for it, and then you see, move on. So it measures greater than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. So, measures from 181 degrees to 359 degrees. Okay, so it measures from 181 degrees to 359 degrees. Right. Now, so some examples of reflex angles would be 200 degrees, 279 degrees, 325 degrees, up to 359 degrees. So all these are examples of reflex angles. Now we're moving on to the next type of angle. These are the 5 basic ones. Now, out of what we have learned, we're going to employ some of them over here. So now 6, we have the complementary angles. We have the complementary angles or right angles. Why are we saying that complementary angles are also called right angles? Because complementary angles measure exactly 90 degrees, just as right angles do. So it means that complementary angles and right angles are the same. Okay? So 2 or more angles that add up to 90 degrees, those angles are called complementary angles. Okay? So let us check this definition again, that 2 or more angles so complementary angles are 2 more angles that add up to 90 degrees. Okay, so let's take this diagram here. Don't forget that I told you when we were going, I showed you something like this. That this symbol here represents a 90-degree angle. So in mathematics, so if you see this, it implies 90 degrees. So when this symbol is used, they will not write the value there as 90 degrees. So you are supposed to know that this symbol here shows the 90-degree angle. Okay? The same way with this other angle too. And under the T sign, so all these show the 90-degree angles. Okay. Alright. So if you see any angle that takes any of these shapes, so let me get the shapes here for you to see them, so you'll be able to note them out. Like the 7 or 8 opposite, like the L or 8 opposite. Any of that takes any of these 4 shapes are complementary angles. Because they will add the angle formed between these 2 lines is the 90-degree angle. Alright. Okay. So if we have this to have here being angle A degrees, angle B degrees. Since these 2 angles are formed under this symbol, you can say that angle A plus angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Okay? Since they are formed under this symbol like this, then angle A plus angle B should add up to 90 degrees. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So let's take some more examples on the complementary angles. So you'll be able to understand what complementary angles are. Okay. So let's take a question of this nature. Please note the symbols, okay? The symbols that represent 90-degree angles. Actually, it looks like the 7 here, like the 7 or 8 opposite, like the L or 8 opposite. These 4 symbols here represent the 90-degree angles. Please note them. Okay. So if you have any shape whatsoever that takes any of these forms, then that angle adds up to 90 degrees. Okay. So let's take this example here. Right. Find the value of M. You have this example here. Let us have to find the value of M. Now, so you can see that this shape looks like the L, okay? And because because it looks like the L, the sum of the angles between the figure will add up to give you 90 degrees. Is that what I understand it? Any confusion anywhere? Is there anything that you don't understand? Please, if you understand, write up in the comment section that let's continue so that we can make progress. Write up in the comment section that let's continue. Yes, who has any problem to also write in the comment section that, oh, I don't understand, so that you see where we can help. Or you can see the other side of the board. Please, which side? Okay, let me position my camera well so that the left side. Please, is it okay now? Please, is it okay? Please, if you have any challenge, please write it up in the comment section so that I'll address it for you, okay? Okay. King Ian, I hope you are there. King Ian. Yeah, guess when I see you there, I see you there. Yeah, King Ian, please let me hear from you. Let me hear from you, King Ian. If you're there, let me hear from you. King Ian, please, I'm waiting to hear from you. Oh, okay. One of our brothers has solved the question for us. He's saying the answer is 48 degrees. Okay, that's a good try. We work this together and see whether it's correct. King Ian, let me hear from you. Let me hear from you, King Ian. Any challenge anywhere, please let me know, okay? So we can continue. Any challenge that you've encountered in the course of the lesson, please write it up in the comment section and we will address it together. King Ian, please let me hear from you. Okay, let's make progress. Please make sure you subscribe to Brainx TV. Please subscribe to Brainx TV and like the video, okay? Subscribe to Brainx TV and like the video. Subscribe and after share. Share the link of the video, send the link of the videos. Please press the like button. Subscribe. After you share the link of the videos. And do all to turn on the notification bell so that at all times we can have good interactions. Yes, please, the solution, the answer says find the value of m. One of us has given us the answer. Who else? Who else is trying? Let us all try, okay? Let us all try. No answer is wrong here until it is proved. If it's proven wrong, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the link of the videos. Okay, let's make progress. Let's make progress. We have more to learn. So we have to find the value of m in this diagram here. We just established the fact that complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. And angles that take any of these shapes are complementary angles. So since we have an L shape over here, we just like this one, that means that the angles here will add up to 90 degrees. So here we get our solution. We get 42 degrees plus m degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Okay? Just add everything up and equate it to 90 because it takes the L shape to the 90-degree shape. This is what we have. Now, to find the value of m, we're going to group like terms. We're going to group like terms. So to group like terms, we have a number, a variable, and a number. So you're going to transpose 42 degrees to the other side of the equal sign. Okay? So that we are looking at the value of m, so that m will be left alone. So this is going to give us m equals 90 degrees because 90 degrees was already here. And we are transposing 42. And like we've established already that when there is any transposition, when a sign or a number is transposed, it's changes sign. Okay? And whenever it's transposed to the other side of the equal sign, it changes sign. If it's a positive number, it will become negative at the other side. If it's a negative number, it will become positive at the other side. So, 42 is positive. As long as it's positive equal sign, it becomes negative. We get m is equal to 90 degrees minus 42 degrees. And 90 minus 40, 90 degrees minus 40 degrees will give us 48 degrees. So that means that the value of m is equal to 42 degrees. Sorry, 48 degrees. This is how you understand. Please understand, write it up in the comment section, okay? That I understand so I can make progress. If I want us to make progress, so if you understand, please write it up in the comment section, I understand. Or you can write next. Please write next in the comment section so we can make progress. Write next in the comment section. Okay. You like I see from you, I understand. Okay. Please, if you understand, write next. Or write I understand in the comment section. Please let me hear from you. Let me hear from you. King Ian, let me hear from you. Gizmo, let me hear from you. Please let me hear from you. Let me hear from you. If you understand, write next so you can make progress. And if you understand too, please write it up in the comment section that I don't understand. So we will see how best we can help one another. Waiting for your responses. Waiting for your responses. Please, we are interacting, okay? We are all learning together, so please don't stay quiet. Don't stay quiet. Let us do this work together because we are all learning, okay? Please, if you understand what we've done so far, write next in the comment section so that we can make progress. Write next in the comment section. Then we can make progress. I'm waiting for your responses, please. Yes, I'm waiting for your responses. Hello. Hello, please, waiting for a response so we can make progress. All right, let's move on to the next question. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So we have to find the value of W for this question here. I'm going to do this in degree degrees. To find the value of W, please try it up, and write an answer in the comment section. Try it up, and write an answer in the comment section. We are looking at example 2. Find the value of W. Find the value of W. Find the value of W. Please, let's try. Please, let's try it up. Okay, one person has given us an answer. Yes, who else is trying? Let's work together. Let's work together. Please, I'm waiting for your responses. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Yes, let's get together. Let's get together. Let's do this together. Find the value of W. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Find the value of W. Let's try it. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Yes, I've got one answer. Please let us do this together. Let's do this together. So let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Okay, let's move on. You draw the next example and then you move on to supplementary angles. So we are going to value of W. So as we are starting telling you, since our set looks like this and it has this symbol between it implies that this is a 90-degree angle. So we add up these two angles and equate it to 90. So this gives us 22 plus W, 22 degrees plus W degrees equals 90 degrees. Okay? Then, find the value of W, we transpose 22 to the right hand side. So this will give us W equals 90 degrees minus 22 degrees. And 90 degrees minus 22 degrees is equal to 68 degrees. Is that what you understand? After the last one, and then we make progress. Okay. So we have found the value of P over here, but we have the angle divided into 3 sections. 17 degrees, 3 degrees, and 34 degrees. And find the value of P. Please let us try it. Let us try and find the value of P over here. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's find the value of P. The angle here is 34 degrees. That's 4 degrees, 17 degrees, and 3 degrees. Okay? Let's work out to find the value of P in the angle over there. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Find the value of P in the angle over there. Okay, Jude, I see you. Jude, are you sure? Check your answer well. Check your answer well. We have 34 degrees, 17 degrees, and 3 degrees. Let's find the value of P. Please, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Let's find the value of P. The value of P. Please, let's subscribe. Let's subscribe to the channel. Let's subscribe to the channel and find the value of P. Okay, let's solve it out. Okay, so find the value of P. We have this as a complementary angle because the angle formed at the corner here is a 90-degree angle. Okay, and then it's divided into 3 parts. So we're going to sum up all the parts and break it to 90 degrees. So you get 17 degrees plus 3 degrees plus 34 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, then we continue working. We're going to add up the numbers 17 and 34. Now 17 plus 34 gives us 51 degrees. So you get 51 degrees plus 3 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Okay? Alright. Now find the value of P. We will transpose 51 on the right hand side. So you get P is equal to 90 degrees minus 51 degrees. And 90 degrees minus 51 degrees is equal to 39 degrees. So the value of P here is equal to 39 degrees. Is hard to understand it. Any challenge anywhere? Alright, so I see your replies there. Any challenge anywhere? Any part that you don't understand? Please, as soon as you join, please like the video and share the link of the videos. Share the link, share the link. Share the link of the videos. And let's learn mathematics together. Share the link of the videos and let's learn mathematics together. Share the link, subscribe to the channel and like the videos, okay? and turn on the notification bell. So whenever we are live or we have any updates, you'll be notified. Please tap on the like button. Press the like button, and then we continue on. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Next type of angle, we have supplementary angles. We have supplementary angles. So this is this are the seventh angle that we are considering at the supplementary angles. Please know that we look at acute angles which measure less than 90 degrees, the right angles which measure equal to or exactly 90 degrees, the obtuse angle which measures between 90 degrees and 180 degrees, the straight line angle or straight angles which measure equal to 90 degrees. We also look at reflex angles which measure greater than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees. Now we look at complementary angles as well, which measure equal to 90 degrees, or the angles in the complementary angle sum up to 90 degrees. Okay? Now we're looking at supplementary angles. Now the next angle that we are looking at. Supplementary angles. Now what are supplementary angles? One may ask. Supplementary angles are angles that are formed on a straight line. Okay? The angles that are formed on a straight line. So, and those angles that are formed on a straight line measure up to 180 degrees. Okay? So there are angles, so there are two or more angles. So some angles that add up to 180 degrees. Okay? Let us do a figure for supplementary angles and get something like this. Here we have angle A, angle B, and angle C. So since all these angles are formed on this straight line, okay, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degrees. Okay? So angle A plus B plus C equals 180 degrees. Because they are formed on a straight line. Don't forget that when we look at the types of angles, we consider straight angles. So they are angles that measure up to 180 degrees. And they are formed on a straight line, whether it is vertical or horizontal. Okay? So the same thing that we are applying over here. So since these three angles are formed on this straight line, then we say that the angles A, B, and C will have to give us 180 degrees. Alright. Let's see some examples to back it up. So examples. So solve for the values of the variables. Number one. Alright, so we have 25 degrees, 37 degrees, and n degrees. Let's find the value of n in this figure here. Let's get to work this together. You have some more to try. Now, since these three angles are formed on this straight line, we're going to add up the angles to be equal to 180 degrees. Okay? So you get 25 degrees plus 37 degrees plus 10 degrees equals 180 degrees. Okay? Now, 25 degrees plus 37 degrees is equal to 62 degrees. So we get 62 degrees plus n degrees to equal to 180 degrees. Now find the value of n. We will transpose 62 to the right hand side. So this will give us n equals 180 degrees minus 62 degrees. Okay. Then 180 degrees minus 62 degrees will give us 118 degrees. That means that n is equal to 118 degrees. Please help understand. I hope you understand it. Okay. Okay, Dream CA. Please identify yourself so I can address you with your name, okay? Dream CAZT, whatever. Nyanyui Alobi. Please when you come, identify yourselves with your names so that I can address you by your names, okay? Please. Okay. Jude, I see you there, you understand. Okay, that is fine. Oh, okay, Joseph. Okay, Joseph, I see you there. Joseph, I see you there. You are welcome to the live session. Thank you for joining. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, okay? Like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can all learn mathematics with ease. All right, so let's make progress. Any challenge anywhere? Please, if you have any challenge, please do all to address this, okay? So that we can address any challenge that you are encountering. Please, if you understand what you've done so far, please write up in the comment section next, okay? Write next in the comment section so that we can make progress. Please write next in the comment section if you understand what we've done so far. Write next in the comment section. Write next in the comment section. As well, please subscribe to the channel if you have not, okay? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Brainx TV for more simplified ways of solving basic mathematics questions. Subscribe to Brainx TV. Share the link of the videos and like the videos. Please press on the thumbs up, okay? That shows under your screen or under the video. Click on the thumb up over there to like the video. Okay, let's move on to the next example. Example 2. Please find the value of z. Let us find the value of z in the figure, for example, 2. Let's find the value of z. Let's find the value of z in the second example. Let's find the value of z. We have 146 degrees and z degrees. Let us find the value of z. Okay, yeah. I see some response over here. Joseph is saying it's 34. Okay. Judas is also saying it's 34. Thank you. Please, the rest of us, let us all get involved, okay? Let's get involved. Let's get involved. We are interacting. Let us interact. Let us interact. Let us interact. Let us interact, okay? Like the video, like the video. So far, there's only 5 likes. Please like the video, okay? Like the video. Like the video, like the video. And subscribe to Brainx TV. Subscribe to Brainx TV. So the like is the thumbs up that is beneath the screen, okay? The thumbs up symbol sign over there, that's the like. So press on that one. Okay, let's move on. Let's find a solution to this. So since these two angles are formed on this straight line, and they're going to add up to give us 180 degrees, okay? So you get 146 degrees plus z degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Alright, so to make the subject, we transpose 146 to the right hand side. So you get z equal to 180 degrees minus 146 degrees. That is going to give us 34 degrees. So that's the value of z over here. That is equal to 34 degrees. Now let's move on with the next example. Number 3. Alright, this is a very beautiful question. A very beautiful question. Okay, we have found the value of y from this figure. The value of y. Let's try. Over here, we're giving all the 3 angles in variables and the variable of y. Let us try to find the value of y and then make progress, okay? Let's try. Oy. The speed here is very hot too. Joseph is very wild with the questions. He's giving out the answers straight up. Okay, let us try. Let's try and answer on it and write the answer in the comment section. Let's try and answer on the question. Let's find the value of y. Let's find the value of y. Good, Jude. I really like your contribution. Hey, King Ian. I'm not hearing from you, King Ian. Let me hear from you. Gizmon, let me hear from you. Let me hear from you. Let me hear from you, Gisbon. Let me hear from you, King Ian. Let me hear from you. We are learning together. We are learning together. Let me hear from you. Let me hear from you. Come around, and let us learn together. Okay, so let's get the solution and then we proceed. So, over here, all the three numbers have been given to us in variables. You can see what it is. We are just to add up the angles and the equation to 180 degrees because they are formed on a straight line. Okay? So, we get 2y plus 3y plus y equals 180 degrees. Okay? Alright, now 2y plus 3y gives us 5y. Then 5y plus y. This y is the same as 1y. But in mathematics, you don't write 1y. So, we just write y, but it doesn't represent 1y. This is like 2y plus 3y is 5y, plus 1y is equal to 6y. So this is 6y equals 180 degrees. And what shall I give for the value of y? And y is being multiplied by 6. We're going to divide both sides of the equation by 6 so that y will stand on its own. Okay? So we divide here by 6. The right hand side also by 6. So as 6 will take 6 away, that's with y. Now, still divide itself once and divide 18 3 times. Divide 0 0 times. So y is equal to 30 degrees. Is that all you all understand? Alright, that's that. And let's take our last question. Then, we move on to the last type of angle that we are going to consider. So number 4, giving us let's find the value of angle D. Now represented by the letter D. Let us solve to find the value of D in the diagram. Alright, so let us find the value of the angle letter D. So remember here it's 40. Write it carefully. 40 degrees. Let's find the value of the angle letter D. Okay. I really love your contributions. Joseph and Jude, yes, I love your contributions very much. Thank you very much. I really love the way you're contributing. You're really getting yourself involved in the lesson. Thank you. Any other contribution? Let's find the value of the angle letter D. King Ian, I'm not hearing from you. I'm not hearing from you, King Ian. Please come online and let's work. Come online and let's learn together. Come online and let's learn together, okay? Gisborne, I'm not hearing from you. I'm not hearing from you. All right, let's move on with our last topic, and then we bring our lesson to a close. So let's find the value of D here. So we have 40 plus D plus 85 equals 180 degrees. Because these three angles are formed on this straight line. This is the straight line, okay? These two angles are formed on this straight line. So we're going to add up the equation of it as we start. So 40 plus 180 gives us 125 degrees plus D equals 180 degrees. Okay? So we're going to transpose 125 to the other side. Okay, D equals 180 degrees minus 125 degrees. Then 180 minus 125 is equal to 55 degrees. That is the value of the angle letter G. Okay. And let's go to our last topic for today. That's number 8. Angles at a point. Angles at a point. So, we've looked at angles on the straight line and angles that add up to 100, that add up to 90 degrees. And then angles at a point. Talk about a point. A point is like this. And out of this point, we can draw up a circle. Okay? So we are looking at angles that are such that the whole of the angles are adding up in the form of a circle. Okay? So, let's actually bring up angles at a point. So the angles now that add up to 360 degrees. I told you initially at the beginning of the lesson that if the angle, the total of one angle is 360 degrees, and it forms a circle. So the angle is formed such that it is scattered around to form a circle, then that angle is an angle at a point. Okay, let's get an example like this. We have something like a angle A, B, C, D, E. And all these angles are formed around the center here. Okay? So we can use some this one that angle A plus B plus C plus D plus E is equal to 360 degrees. So they are scattered around this particular point. Okay? And when they add up, they give you 360 degrees. Please, I hope you understand it. Please, I hope you understand what we are saying about angles at a point. Saying that angles at a point are angles that add up to 360 degrees. Okay? Please, I hope we are all okay. If there's anything and you don't understand, please write it up in the comment section, so we'll address it before we make progress. All right, let's make progress. So let's take a very quick example. With angles at a point, you are applying some of the angles that you learned already, especially complementary angles and supplementary angles. Okay, let's get a question like this. For example, okay. Okay, so we have this angle, find the value of the angle letter B. At 143 degrees, 71 degrees, 62 degrees, and B degrees. Now, you can see that this angle here is formed around this, circulate around this point. Okay? Okay, so we're going to add up everything, every angle over here, and it's going to 360 degrees. Okay? Alright, so here we go. You get 143 degrees plus 71 degrees plus 62 degrees plus B degrees equals 360 degrees, because the angle that are formed on a point or at a point. So let's add up and see what we get. 143 plus 71 will give us 214 degrees plus 62 degrees plus B degrees equals 360 degrees. Because I'm taking it step by step so that you don't understand. Okay? Now, 143 plus 72 gives us 214. And then 214 plus 62. That gives us 276 degrees plus B equals 360 degrees. Is that what we get it? Alright. Now, when we give the value of B, we transpose 276 to the other side. So B is equal to 360 degrees minus 276 degrees. So that you understand it. Before I write the final answer, okay, so there we go. 360 degrees minus 276 degrees. Now give us 84 degrees as our answer. Now let me go over it again. We have this question to find the value of the angle letter B. Okay, and this is the angle at a point. We're going to add up everything, all of these angles will be equated to 360 degrees. Okay, because 143 degrees plus 71 degrees plus 62 degrees plus B degrees equals 360. Then 143 plus 71 gives us 214. The 214 plus 62 plus B equals 360. And 214 plus 62 gives us 276 plus B equals 360 degrees. Then once we give the value of B, we will transpose 276 right hand side, and we get the difference of that from 360. To get B is equal to 360 minus 276. And B gives us the value of 84 degrees. Therefore, the angle letter B is equal to 84 degrees. This is how you understand. Alright, let's try some more examples. So as I said, the understand the question is that you're going to apply the principles of complementary angles or supplementary angles. Okay, so let us take this question. Yeah. So let's make progress.